Tarot. Welcome back. Thank you so much for being here today. I'm so happy to be with you. What we're going to do today is we're going to talk about your divine messages. So this is going to help you where you're currently at and how to move forward. Before I get started, I want to remind everybody that's listening, let's really take a moment here to appreciate the idea of kindness. So stay with me here for a moment because I want to really make sure everyone understands how important this word is. I want to begin by reminding everyone listening, it's so important to be kind to one another. And we obviously know that. That's a basic rule or standard of life. But I want you to understand that kindness is such an understated word, and it represents something so much bigger, and it's so hard to accurately be defined or measured. It is essentially taking a snapshot or an imprint of yourself and the very best and most beautiful part of you, the person listening, and handing it over to another person. I mean, what a gift, right? As a result, that person is now changed for life and has the ability to take that beautiful, magical part of you that you shared with them and pay it forward and continue that nourishment into the world. So let's start off this reading in just a truly beautiful moment and understand that each person listening here can make such an imprint on this world, one person at a time. So let's get started. Very eager to find out what's going on here. Messages from the divine. So we're gonna go through some cards. We're gonna lay them all out, and then we're gonna go through them all at the end. Okay? I hope that you're having a wonderful day today, and I so appreciate you being here. So let's get 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we have the Lovers, Knight of Pentacles, Chariot, and the Empress. All right, we are going to pull a soul card. Actually, I'm going to go with just what's on the bottom of the deck. Okay. Once again, thank you for being here. It's just such a beautiful day. I'm so happy to be drawing in your energy. Stay with me. It should be very exciting. Okay, we're going to pull a life card. Actually, let's pull 2. And now, have fun with me with the charms, okay? We're also going to grab a key. I'm not looking. I'm just grabbing a key. You can get a lot of information from reading tangible items. I'm not looking. I'm just trying to dig for something here at the bottom. Place it there. These are my cards of what we need to work on. Okay, so we're going to pick 2. 1 and 2. And then lastly, we have our cards of hope. These are self-created decks. These have really specific information attached to them as specific energies. And let's grab 2. And I'm so excited to get started. Okay, so let's get started with the Lover's card. These are your divine messages. You are at some type of a crossroads. You're either thinking, I want to get married or I want to pursue a relationship, but something else will prevent that. So there's an idea of a relationship. There's an idea of wanting a relationship. But something else is urging you to take your focus off of the Lover's card, off of the idea of a relationship, and pursue something else. The Knight of Pentacles. You are very hardworking. You are steady. You are willing to put in the hard work. You're someone who can be stubborn. You don't like to be overspent. You don't want to spend too much. You keep a very close eye on what you do spend. You enjoy spending money, but you know the importance of keeping it under control. There's something, the divine is telling me there's something that is urging you inside. It's saying, stick it out. You can do it. I know it's difficult. I know you don't want to do it. I know that you see other areas of opportunities to go down that might be easier, but the divine is telling you that you have to stick it out. And also you need to be more trustworthy of people. You tend to really back away from people, and you're in a little bit of a solitude. You need to branch out. You need to ask for help when it's appropriate. People are there to help you. They want to support you. And I know you don't want that. You want to be this idea of, I did it and I didn't need everybody. I didn't need all this support. I can do this on my own. The divine is telling you it's okay. It's okay to ask for help. The Chariot. You're very confident. You have a clear direction. These 4 tarot cards are magnificent because they're all telling me you are on your way. You are on your way towards something. And this direction is becoming more and more clear to you. The Empress. This card is the door to life. This is the door to your life. You've been thinking a lot about your life, the meaning of your life. Where is it going? How will it end? And this is telling me that you need to be more in your feminine power. You need to be present, and you need to get out of a place of comfort. So the divine is telling you you can and you tend to be in a place of comfort. You need to get out of that and be present. Be in your feminine energy, your feminine power. Something to do with being a woman. Persevering forward. But this is a project, or this is an idea specifically that you feel that you can contribute because you are a woman. So there's something very specific to that. Let's take a look at the Whispers card. And this is a deck by Denise Jarvie. And so the Whispers card is your mind and heart are expanding to hear your soul whispers. So what's happening, it's all coming together. These are all actions. The divine is telling you, listen to your intuition. There's an effortless moment that becomes very loud, actually, deep down inside of you. And it's telling you to just shh. Have some quiet. Like right now, let's take a deep breath. And exhale. Maybe at times before you go to bed. But listen, because your intuition is quietly nudging you and letting you know that they realize you have an idea, a dream, something you want to accomplish. So this is how this reading is coming together. Something is in you, and it's telling you you can do it. So you know what this is. Some things that you tell yourself that you can't do. You say, these ideas come in your head, and maybe it's something you've never even dreamed of, and you think, oh, I can never do that, and you push them out as soon as they come in. That's your intuition. It's telling you that's your destiny. That's the divine telling you and whispering to you. Those little projects, those little occupations, those little dreams, those little things that come in and you push out before you even really give it the appropriate amount of time to think about it, the divine is saying stop. You can't do that, and don't push it out of your head so quickly. You need to get out of a place of comfort. So to continue with the definition, you are or will soon find it easier to interpret and understand the vibes of your soul through how you feel. Open the door to your soul whispers and feel appreciative. Close the door by feeling judgmental. The messages are always there, even if you are not receiving them. There is important dreams and ambitions within you, and your divine is saying, stop. Take a deep breath, and please take time to listen. That is, I feel, going to be the takeaway from this message. This is the reason you came to this reading. Life card, middle world. Okay, what's interesting is these are not numbered back to back, but I have middle world, lower world, middle world. So what this is telling me is that the lower world are the lessons from the past. So you are someone who's been through something. You've been through lessons that have been very difficult. And you have to remember that these stones that you've stumbled upon, all they do is they're not roadblocks. They are catapulting you even more forward for you to be able to follow the guided path ahead of you. The lower world is what has passed. It's the heartache and the lessons that you've been through. And those are magnificent lessons. Those are lessons that you have to learn from and never forget. Don't forget the lessons you've learned from. The middle world is where you're currently at. So right now, the lessons of today, make these matter. You're currently in that energy. You're currently living out these current lessons. The charms. The butterfly. Take flight. Move forward in a beautiful way. Those deep feelings that you feel inside, right here. Grasp them and move forward. The fish. The fish is always swimming forward, always moving forward. Always take those ideas and intuitions and dreams that you have inside. Your divine is saying, take all that and move forward. This is just one more representation of everything that's in this reading about traveling and being the best person that you can be. The cat. The cat is independent. It's independence. It's listening to itself. A cat listens to itself. Okay? So let's get very real here. The cat is not listening to the pet owner very often. And the flower. The flower represents your beauty. The divine is saying they are so proud of who you are inside and how beautiful you are and how you have represented to the world such good energy. You are a beautiful soul, and that's what the flower represents, that you are a beautiful soul internally. Let's go to what we need to work on. So the ideas of what we need to work on is number one, feelings. I know what I feel inside. So you're confident in what you feel inside. Maybe not that deep whisper yet, but you're a fairly confident person, I don't need anybody guessing and telling me how I feel. So you don't like for people to assume they know you. That's a very big trigger point for you. You do not like that at all. You don't want people to assume too much about you. You feel like they're not going to get it right. They're not going to get you unless they truly know you. And what the divine is telling you is be open to people giving you a chance. Let people get to know you. I have a feeling you're a very standoffish person in some ways. And although you know yourself very, very well, and I feel very confident in that, allowing someone else to get to know you gives you a new angle where you say to yourself, I didn't see that side of me, but that person does. And that can be eye-opening. The second one, choices. Temptation gets the best of me. So you have a confident, pretty good life. You have these whispers that are nudging you to do something, and you know it, and you've kind of pushed it out, or you've tried it and haven't given it your full 100% energy. Temptations. The divine is saying, don't let them interfere with this. It could be temptations of something that you may be addicted to. It could be temptations to take the easy route. It can be temptations to rely on people that you shouldn't and let them help you too much with this. And then it encourages you not to strive to go as far. You've got to get rid of the temptation that gets the best of you. Signs of hope. Let's go grace under fire. Grace under fire. This is saying that when this gets tough, and when you go for this, when you fully go for this, you hear those whispers and you say, I'm just doing this, I'm just going to do it. I'm going for it. I'm going to figure out how to pay for it. I'm going to figure out how to organize it. And this is what I want to do. I have one life and I'm going after this. The divine is saying, grace under fire, you'll follow through. You'll get it done. And you'll get it done without a big old crazy mess of drama. And I think that you believe that maybe that will be instigated, your stress is going to show, and your stress is going to, play out within like your family or your environment. You're afraid of the stress that's going to come out of this. And the divine is saying, don't worry. They know under fire, you will express the most beautiful grace possible. You can do this. Replicate. Show the world who you truly are. Like our DNA, it replicates, and it's pushing forward to multiply. Multiply yourself. Show the world who you truly are, is what the divine is saying. You seem to have a tendency to stay stagnant. And you seem to also, I'm feeling, have some fear, which is normal because of the aspirations that you have that you really want to keep suppressed. Release those dreams. Release those ambitions. Allow them to come to surface, okay? Do not stay stagnant any longer. Do not stay fearful. This is what this is saying. Those stressful conditions, you will persevere, okay? You will persevere. Also, the divine is saying, don't care so much about what other people think of you, okay? You know who you are. Here, we just had this. I know what I feel inside, and I don't need anyone guessing or telling me how I feel. You do not. Care about you and do not care about other people's views of you. It does not matter at this point because you're at a turning point and there's a big pivotal change happening for you. You do not need to care about what other people think anymore. Your true self is who you are when no one is looking. Okay? That's another thing to keep in mind. Your true self is really who you are when no one is looking. Be in that moment. Who are you truly right now? No one is looking at me. What is my deepest beliefs? My journeys that I have overcome? My accomplishments? What I want to present to the world? That's going to help you connect better with your intuition. Okay? And these silent whispers. Lastly, the key. This key, when I look at it, the whispers that you have stem from something from childhood. Something's you've known about what you've wanted to do all your entire life, and it originated when you were a child. So you know how important this is. Now that I've told you about the childhood connection, you're thinking, oh yeah, that has been in my mind, and I have pushed it away. But yeah, that has been a part of me ever since I was a small person. When I was young, I can see the connection now. I feel that's how you're resonating with this reading. The divine wants you to know you can do this. They want you to feel that you are confident inside, that you have a clear direction. And you have to listen to what the divine is telling you in your quiet moments. So take time to sit, or like I said, right before bed, quiet your mind and let those dreams come in and think about all the possibilities that are ahead of you. And I know that this reading is a confirmation of all those dreams that you have inside of you. And now they're saying you can do it. And that's just one more spark or fire underneath you to move you in the right direction. This is exciting because there are many people out there right now that they're looking for this confirmation. And I am presenting this to you right now. So please, don't walk by this opportunity. Take a hold of it. Resurface yourself. Pay it forward, okay? Pay it forward to yourself. Do not stay stagnant any longer. This reading was an absolutely a joy. I so enjoyed every part of this, and I so hope that you got the message that you were maybe not even expecting, but I hope it was eye-opening and comforting, and your ability to move forward with the chariot is right ahead of you. Get on the chariot, pursue your dream. Thank you so much.